We started Waiting Well by knowing that we wanted to get out into the community, we wanted to help as many young people as we possibly could. And we started our Connected Minds programme. We'd been running Connected Minds in Dorset for a few years before we started this project, but we knew we wanted to widen it into the wider community, and that's what we've done. And over the last year and a half, we've been able to expand that out. And Connected Minds is all about helping young people to gain more confidence, self-esteem. It's an early intervention programme that helps us and helps schools to see what young people are going through and why they are struggling to go to school, for example, have low attendance, or are struggling within the school environment. We've had such great feedback from young people to say, actually, I kind of know what I'm doing now. I kind of understand why I feel like that. And actually, there's so many other people that feel like I do. I'm not on my own. And that, for us, is just so powerful and so meaningful. We also have some incredible comics that a young lady called Mila has designed and created and drawn for us that go out to not only the Connected Minds programme in the Waiting Well project, but also all of our other CYP services across the charity. And they are so amazing for young people who just want to read something. They don't always want to be on social media. They sometimes just want to see a written word, and the comics are just incredible for that.
Probably one of the best parts of the job is to read and to hear what the young people feel after the programme. So one example is of a young person who really struggled with group situations and had accepted to join a peer support programme, which was incredibly brave. First session found it very difficult to stay in the room without their parent present, and was able to say it, and little by little, as the sessions went on, they joined into the sessions. They were able to contribute to the sessions better and better, and their parent wasn't present, and they were able to put their hand up, they were able to share their experiences, they were able to laugh and joke, and also feel comfortable with perhaps making mistakes or not knowing the answer to something.
This whole programme has helped me so much. Now I know I'm not alone. Dropping out of school for a little bit was really fun. Talking to new friends and being a better person. Knowing that it's okay to have feelings and other people feel the same as I am. It helped me to feel more comfortable, and I know how to control myself.
One of the things that I take away from each group is that the young people generally leave with their heads held a bit higher, and I know that's not specific verbal feedback, but it's just that sense of pride in themselves, for whether it's attending every session, or in the final session we present every young person with a certificate, and us as practitioners, we take a lot of time writing something very personal about what that young person has brought to the group, and we talk about that with them. And even though that can be quite tough to actually, and they're not used to hearing that kind of positive feedback, it's also something that you can see them grow through it, which is brilliant. And quite often we get a card or something at the end, which will just be a handwritten thank you, which you know, for somebody to take time to have done that is really brilliant.
Finding out about people can experience different feelings and know how to manage your own. I also found looking into someone else's shoes useful. I really enjoyed and found helpful Hot Thoughts activity. I started to use it whenever I get annoyed in school and at home, as it helps me to regulate. Talking about other people's feelings and learning breathing games. Talking about feelings and keeping ourselves safe by not keeping them in the mind.
There's so much feedback that we've gained from all of the sessions that we've completed, and it's quite hard to just narrow down on one bit, but one that really does spring to mind for me is that I was working with a young person in Bridport, and they'd gone through a very similar experience to what I had whilst I was a child, and I was really able to relate with what they were saying and to be empathetic, and I was able to use my experiences to help them. And during the final session, they explained to me that it had been so lovely coming to the sessions and being able to talk to somebody that really understood. So that was just really amazing for me.
Within the landscape of mental health interventions in Dorset, there are swathes of the county, but also really, really big groups of young people who don't have access to a form of mental health support. And Connected Minds is specifically designed to offer that support where young people and their carers, parents, guardians don't feel there is an alternative or an option. It's free of charge. It's of excellent quality. It's not short term, it's 2 months, 8 weeks of sessions, and it's local to where they are. That's a really valuable opportunity to access mental health support where sometimes it can feel like there isn't any.